Now, they can make or break an entrepreneur in an instant. The Dragons from Dragon's Den hear all kinds of business ideas, and they aren't very nice about most of them.
This natural product has been used for centuries for washing hair, clothes and jewellery.
You're valuing this business at £1 million. Which planet are you on, Penny?
We produce all this in a room 10 foot by 10 foot.
From the figures you gave us, you're turning over £18,000 per year. You could get that cleaning toilets, can you?
You don't look clean, you don't look clinical. And that's a problem for me.
David and I have both been using sort of regular dating websites, and we've been finding it a little monotonous, and dateswithmates.com was born.
I think your numbers suck.
Did you really say that, James? Yes, you did really say that. Welcome to 5 News.
Hi.
Was that one of the worst pitches you've ever heard?
I must admit, the guy completely threw me. When he walked through the door with his pink hair and that shirt with the sort of patches under his arm, I thought, he is not selling food. And that's what he was doing. I think he wanted £100,000 to invest looking like that. I'm out.
What's the worst pitch you've ever had?
I must admit, the couple that came on the other day with that bedsheet with a line down the middle, I thought, she cannot be serious. I mean, really, 100 grand, you know, with a felt tip. I mean, is that an invention? I don't know.
Well, do you know? Because sometimes you made some bad mistakes yourself. Do I have
Clearly.
to remind you of the sort of hamster wheel for dogs?
Well, can I tell you something? You say that.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you.
I'm listening.
No,
I might be out, but I'm listening.
When I invested in that, that's the treadmill for dogs.
There you go, treadmill for dogs.
Fit for Life. When I invested in Sammy, that year she sold 27 treadmills. And I invested in January, and I gave her a target of selling 500 this year. And we've just done her 6-month accounts. So from January to July, she sold 293. Now, bearing in mind, she makes £1,000 per machine.
Quite a lot.
So, you know, don't knock it.
I won't knock it. Seeing as we got onto figures there, how much money do you have to invest?
Oh, stop it. I think in the last series, I think I made 5 investments. And on average, I would say they're anywhere between 75. I think the largest one I did was 200,000. So, you know, that's probably half.
You have a bit of cash.
You've got to have a bit of cash, yes.
Does Duncan Bannatyne ever invest? He's always seemed to be saying, I'm out first.
Remember, this is Duncan's 5th series now.
Right.
You know,
so he's skint.
Yeah, he's probably skint. And also, you know, he's probably got 20 investments now, I'd imagine. So, you know, how many can you look after? He
always comes across as being a bit grumpy. You're the nice guy, I think, but just have a look at this. This is how grumpy they can get.
Execution. Lousy.
Should have had me over there doing your pitch for you.
This is a terrible, terrible idea.
So you're making no money at all?
This is just a massive hole waiting for money to be poured into it.
You don't need the money. You don't need the money.
The best thing you need, Andy, is you need some business help and advice, because I don't think business is your strength.
So you're being honest there. You're offering some advice, whereas the others, they just slag them off to their faces. Is that really how it is?
I mean, well, it is, because you just saw it.
All the time, though? Is it really like that?
No, I mean, I think, remember, what happens is, I think the Dragons, sometimes we get really frustrated because, to us, you know, these entrepreneurs, this is a life-changing opportunity. And if you're going to get the opportunity in 20 minutes to raise £100,000, for God's sake, learn your lines. You know, come prepared. So when you stand there and you know, you just haven't remembered anything, that's what you get.
Or get an auto cue. I find that helps. You're here to pitch your book, as it were.
Can I do that? Will we sit on the other side now?
I might not invest in it. I might flick through a few pages. But the interesting thing about you, James, the thing I find most interesting is that's not the name you were given when you were born. You were named Nazim Caan.
That's right.
So how did you get onto the same name as the actor in The Godfather?
How did I get in there? In fact, my mother was very upset when he took my name, actually. No, what happened was, this was 32 years ago.
Right.
A couple of friends of mine, we were all in Leicester Square watching a movie, and as the captions came out, you know, I saw this name, James Caan. And actually, as a young lad, I mean, this was quite a while ago, I'd never seen the spelling C-A-A-N. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's how it should be spelt, because in English, there is no K-H. And I mean, I should have been focusing on the movie, And I'm thinking, actually, you know what? I think I should be James Caan.
Oh, I think it suits you.
It does, actually, yes.
And thank you very much indeed for coming in, James.
Fantastic.
Actually, have a look at this next idea, actually. I'm not sure you'd want to invest in it.